learning those skills of how to connect with yourself has allowed me to, when I feel like I'm getting really distracted and can't be focused on what it is I'm doing, to center myself and really be able to hone in on what I'm doing and kind of reconnect.
How do you do an experiment on that though? Because everyone's so different.
Well, you can do experimental research to make some people perform meditation mindfulness and some people to not. I guess it really depends on what you're interested in looking at, like how does meditation impact what factor, and it also varies in age groups, but there is some literature, I'm not an expert in this area, of children practicing mindfulness and yoga, that it's really helpful for them in regulating their emotions and being more pro-social, having better social relationships when they're really young. But of course, with all psychological research, there's some that says it doesn't and some that says it does, but I would believe it does.
There's a lot more proven it does now.
Yeah.
And apparently like 40, 50 years ago, like researchers, like, you know, some people that maybe you read about were totally against meditation and yoga. Now they're like, oh yeah, there's definitely something there.
Yeah. Well, the other part of it is the whitewashing of research of we are really comfortable with like Western methods of intervention. So more like medical model, and we're not as accepting of like Eastern practices, which is asinine to me.
Yeah, it is.
And all of research is dominated by the West, particularly the United States. So those people on the Eastern side of the world, their research often doesn't really, it gets published, but nobody really sees it because we promote research from the West.
And just to clarify, you mean research from the West will be like United States and Europe versus like India and China and all those Southeast Asia. That's like very spiritual, and they do Reiki. And okay, I got it. Got it. And acupuncture and stuff like that. But
all like Chinese medicine stuff.
Yeah,
we're
like
just
those Chinese
not.
medicines.
I mean, I think people are starting to come around to it.
They are.
But it's just the culture here. We promote what